Physical problems. There are many problems that are caused by not exercising your body, but here are the major ones that destroys us quickly and silently. Stress, anger, depression. There are many other ones that really branch out from one of these because stress causes sickness, anger causes other mistakes that we make, depression causes us from to isolate from people. I mean, if you can see the pattern here, they branch out to other things. But here are the major ones that are caused sometimes when we don't exercise every single day. Now, let's talk about stress for a minute. When we are stressed out, some of us get sick. And I found this one out through my own experience. I noticed that most of the time I had a cold or had any type of sickness, it was when things were not looking so good in my life. Sometimes I took it out on other people, on people that I loved. I spoke to them in a bad manner, and I didn't even know that I was doing that because I was so stressed out. Sometimes we can't even concentrate. Have you noticed that in school or work, when you are really stressed out and have a lot of problems, you can't really pay attention to what you're doing? Our minds is so focused on that stress that it sometimes it brings more stress to your life. All right, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Anger. Anger is another problem that most people get and don't understand why. Why did I wake up so angry today? Why do I feel this rage inside of me? I got to tell you that exercise will help. Exercising every single day will help with your anger. And I am a true believer of that. So you see, when we are angry, we make bad decisions that causes further problems. Sometimes we make mistakes in anything we do while we are at that specific state. Have you done things that you later regret when you're angry? Well, guess what? Exercising can help with that also. The last on my list here is depression. When we get depressed, we don't do anything and end up procrastinating and leaving those things that we can do today for tomorrow when it might be too late. We isolate ourselves from people, which in turn can increase our depression and cause other problems. When we get depressed, we don't see enjoyment in anything we do. I don't know if you can relate to that, but when I was depressed, I didn't even want to see anybody. We stop enjoying everything that's really fun in our lives, and we start concentrating in trying to isolate ourselves from people because we don't want to be around anybody. Everybody else is doing fine, and we really don't care, right? Well, in the next lecture, I will show you how to solve all these problems by following some steps that I use myself to deal with stress, anger, or depression. It is crucial that we avoid or resolve these problems before we can move on with our lives to do other great things. Keep in mind that these were one of the things that actually stopped me from being successful when I was trying really hard to be one. Now, a lot of people can have depression and not even know it. Keep in mind that I had depression for many years and I didn't even know. Depression is a silent killer and a lot of people don't even know they have it. If you feel sad most of the time, maybe discouraged, tired, bored, or even moody, you might have depression and not even know it. Now, on the next lecture, I will tell you exactly how I did it, how I solved this issue, and how I don't even have any depression. I don't take anger like I used to take it before. I use anger to my own advantage now, and the stress is past history. I see you in the next lecture.